Good evening and welcome to the JV game tip-off between the Winnebago Indians and the Madison Dragons. We're about 30 seconds from tip. Both teams have taken the floor and warmed up. Now the coaches are making their final adjustments. Just got the breakdown in, and here comes the Winnebago Junior Varsity taking the floor. Referees making their final checks of the roster. All right, and it looks like Winnebago is going to have the first serve. First up to serve is number 45 for Winnebago, Aurora Bassett. Deep serve stays in play. Looks like a free ball is coming from the Dragons. Little miscommunication. Winnebago gets it up and sets outside. Big swing, just long.
Barely missed it.
Almost.
So this is the C match, which is mostly freshmen.
Yes.
So after this game, then it will be a JV game, and then after the JV game will be a varsity game. And this one is rally score to 21, best 2 sets out of 3. And Winnebago scrambling around a little bit here early on.
Nice short serve by number 18, Joanna Lopez. I'm sorry, number 24, Maddie Sweeney. Back to serve again. Dug up nicely by Winnebago. They set up the middle. Send a free ball over. That drops.
Point Winnebago.
What do you call that, Will?
What do I call that? A missed opportunity. I don't know what else to call that, but Winnebago 1 and Madison 2 early on in this first set.
Yeah.
And that one just wide. And looks like number 6 is up to serve. Dae Wei Pa, a 5'1" sophomore.
She gets the ace. Winnebago cannot return, and Paul is serving again. Great pass by Winnebago.
Nice high set there. Nice good roll shot by
Smith.
Oh. Some tight plays.
Ooh, very close.
Can be pretty tricky playing that close to the net with all those tight passes. Winnebago let it drop on their side. Point goes to Madison, and now they take a 5-1 lead, and that serve goes into the net.
Up to serve for Winnebago, Jenna Pear.
Jenna Pear, a 5'6" freshman, sends that one into the net. Point goes to Madison. And Weedy Atanasio, a 5'6" freshman.
Looks like the ref's calling a rotation error on Winnebago.
That can happen with these young ladies still learning the game.
They're back in it now.
A tight pass there. Nice scramble. Madison attempting to set something up, sending over a free ball to Winnebago. Looks like 19 is going to take a smack at it. Did she touch it?
It looks like she did. Yep, it was sailing along, but it was touched.
Looks like the officials are not acknowledging that said
Oh,
touch.
my goodness.
Yeah, so point goes to Winnebago, and now the score is 3-7.
My bad.
Yeah, a lot of those are close like that. Go look to the line judge to make that call. That's what they're there for.
Yes.
And sometimes that's hard to see as well. Oh, nice. Avani Wilkie with the over.
Free ball. Oh, little miscommunication there.
A little bit.
Maybe some early game jitters for these young freshman players.
Yes, exactly. A lot of the games so far have never included freshman games, so these girls are getting their time to just work together as ninth graders. So we'll see how well they do.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. You know, these young players, these young freshmen, they need that competitive experience, and you know, sometimes they don't always get that in varsity or JV, so I'm always grateful for these opportunities, and I'm sure these girls and their families are as well.
Little mishandle by Smith from Winnebago. Gives Madison another point. Scores 10-3.
It's a solid serve. And that is coming from number 9 on Madison's side, Montse Lopez, a 5'3" freshman. And timeout on the floor for Winnebago. And I just want to take this time really quick to acknowledge our commentators.
Hello.
I'm very excited for this evening because there's 3 of us now. We got Trina Carnes and Christian Gonzalez and Willie Bass here broadcasting from Winnebago, Nebraska at the competition gym of the Winnebago Public School as Winnebago hosts Madison. And maybe we should do a quick shout out to our live stream sponsors who are helping us make this live stream service possible.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Big Time Cleaning LLC, Ho Chunk Incorporated, TB Customs, Avery Brothers Sign Company, and Ho Chunk Farms. Pinagigi, thank you guys for your sponsorship.
Thank you.
Yes. And now Lopez takes the service line again. Oh. That one just hit the ceiling up there.
Yeah, it was a good up. Plenty of time to get under it, but just a little too high.
Sometimes that ceiling can be uncooperative. Nice up by Grant.
Nice serve as well.
Yeah. Oh, it's still good. Oh.
Way to keep going at that ball.
Yes, and I love the smile.
Yes,
Having
same.
fun.
Same.
Well, Madison's leading here 13-3. Winnebago struggling to find a response to the service run by Lopez as Madison bumps their score up to 14. A lot of great talent on the court right now. Young talent, a lot of potential. The more they play, the better they'll get. Nice save by Payer. Oh. And that one sailed just long. Shout out to Darla LaPointe, line judge. Also a well-known volleyball player in Winnebago in her days.
And former coach.
That's right.
She coached Winnebago.
She has a wicked left hand spike and serve.
Said that lady could set too. Darla could do all of that. All right. Winnebago gets a point. Point off the serve. Looks like Wilkie's up to serve again. A little bit short on that one.
Point
Try
Madison.
again. Yeah, try again.
I like their little huddles right after a play. They say, nice try, let's get it next time, and then they get ready for the next rally. Point Winnebago.
Yeah, Madison McIntosh served it right into the net, and now Winnebago will have a chance to cut into this 10-point lead, down 6-16 in the first set.
Let's see if they can close the gap here. As Madison sends over a free ball. Great hustle.
All right. Madison to return. Oh.
I think this game is an opportunity for these young players to, really practice the bump set spike.
Yes.
Setting up the ball, as they advance into JV and varsity, they could really start running plays and more advanced things like that. But I think a good practice opportunity for them now is to, set up the ball. I'm sure there's some hungry hitters down there that are waiting for a good set. Ace.
Served by Joanna Lopez is an ace for Madison. Scores now 18-7.
Good job, Lopez. 5'5" freshman.
Just enough over on that serve to get over.
Nice attempt by Pear.
Yes, very, very.
I like that she's using her knee pads and diving around and getting them dirty a little bit.
Yes.
It's good effort. Wow.
That is over.
Nice spike by Pear.
That was a pretty good volley.
Yes, little rally there.
Yeah.
Both sides.
Nicely dug out of the net.
Madison with a 20-7 lead on this first set of the C game, which is comprised mostly of freshmen, sort of a pre-JV match that we're watching right now. Ooh, that was close. Nice high set. Ooh, that was a good spot.
Ellie Smith with a kill.
Smith in the books as she sends one to the deep cross-court corner, which you can oftentimes find a point there.
Madison with a little overpass to the setter results in a turnover. Well, not turnover, but continuation of Bassett serving the ball.
Bassett's got a nice serve.
Yes, she does, and there's that ace for her. Very promising serve right there.
And now the score is 11, serving 20, as Winnebago attempts to close the gap.
Yeah.
High rainbow shot serve.
Free ball over by Madison. Dug up, they set the outside.
That was a nice controlled set by Grant to the right side for Winnebago. I would have advised maybe take a swing at it, take a risk, get that practice in.
Yeah, get that practice in, because we all know even if it goes out, you're getting the reps in with that arm and that snap of that wrist.
Yes.
That's what we want to see. We want to see bump set spike.
And now Winnebago takes their, actually that was the end of the first set because
We are
they
going to 21.
only playing at 21.
Right.
And now the team's talking strategy and what adjustments they would probably need to make. Trina, what do you think Winnebago should adjust moving into the second set?
Well, of course, I'm going to have to talk a little bit about the passing on serve receive. I think it's really imperative to always get that first hit to the setter. As soon as you know that pass is going there, Winnebago has every chance and opportunity to get that spike in, however it may be. But I think start with getting better passes to your setter, and then the setter can set the tone for the hitter.
Agreed. Much of tonight for these young ladies should be practicing that bump set spike, just like you said, getting that first pass up there nice and controlled. And you know they work on these things during practice, so I think it's time to apply what they've learned. Christian, if you're the coach for Madison, after that first set, what would you be telling your squad right now?
I would be telling them to play our game. You know, obviously, like Trina pointed out, we're serving really well. They're having trouble receiving our good serves, our low serves, our short serves, and just keep on sending the ball over and keep on playing with hustle.
Madison seems to be having quite the momentum behind the service line as they serve first in this second set. Number 24 for Madison, which is Maddie Sweeney.
No, ref's seeing some change he needs to make for their lineup here.
All right.
Wants to make sure these girls all start in the same position. Now, where they end up during the game, that's on the girls. Serves over, and ace serve for Sweeney.
A nice floating serve by 24 from Madison, a 5'3" sophomore.
Yeah, sophomore. And there it is again.
Almost in the same spot.
Almost the exact same spot, yeah.
I mean, why change something that's going really well for you, you know? It's working for her.
Winnebago will be the one that needs to make the adjustment here, and it goes to the same spot again.
All right, we got the ball up.
Wolf Leader gets a good first pass for Winnebago as they send over a free ball. Great hustle by Grant. Set to the middle by Madison. She takes a swing, and Callie, Wolf Leader, keeps it in play.
Okay, that was a good little swing at it.
I respect the effort.
Yes.
You know, got to take risks once in a while.
Yeah, that's true.
Good hustle, but too tight of a pass.
Yes.
And for young players, that can be difficult to decide what to do with the ball. So I think it was Wilkie who sort of punched it into the net.
Right idea.
Sent over by Pear. Madison attempting to set something up, but they send over a free ball, which is dug up nicely by Grant. That was close. That was really close.
Yeah.
And that's the spot you want to go for, that deep cross-court corner. It's rarely covered like it should be. And now Winnebago Lady Indians take their first time out of the second set here with the score of 0-5.
Yeah, I would say if I were going to make any adjustments on that for Smith, I would try to make it sure that the ball's in front of her before trying to take the swing. It's really hard for a middle to get a hit off if the ball's behind her and she's looking backwards. But otherwise, very good attempts. I see the swing. I see the approach. It's going to come together nicely for this young lady for these next coming years.
These young student athletes certainly developing as each time they take the court here. And I like the analysis of that middle hitter. It can be a difficult position to hit from. You know, the distance between the setter and the middle hitter can be very short. So timing is really critical. And these are the things that the girls are learning right now, so that's great.
Yeah, and really the only real way to get that and learning that is through gameplay, truly is. So regardless, mistakes or not, seeing them make the attempts is positive. I really like to see it.
Likewise. Tight pass by Grant. Wilkie, uncertain as to how many times she could hit the ball there. You know, if you're new to volleyball, you're in the front row, you're jumping up to block the ball. If the block hits your hand, you actually still can hit the ball again. So the first hit is considered the block, and then the second hit is considered the pass.
Oh, looks like a substitution for Winnebago. Looks like we have number 15, Audrey Decora, coming in for 16. Majus, no.
Audrin finding, trying to find her place there.
Was it certainly looked like it worked out for Winnebago.
Let's see. Communication is critical in most team sports, and especially right now as certain players try to figure out where they're supposed to be.
Ellie Smith with a service error. Ball goes back to Madison, and back to serve for them is number 6, Dayway Paul. 5'1" sophomore.
Nice short serve. Nice save by Wilkie.
Yeah, nice dive.
It was a great attempt. That's the effort you want to see from your teammates.
Paul to serve again.
Nice up by Wolf Leader. Wilkie sends it over.
On 2.
Point Winnebago.
Yeah, Madison set up their middle. Wedi Atanasio just couldn't get it over the net. Jenna Payer back to serve. Oh. Big, powerful serve by Jenna. But she serves it into the net, and I believe the
Refs are calling a rotation error on
Yeah.
Winnebago.
Winnebago out of rotation during that last rally. If a team is out of rotation at the time the serve leaves the server's hand, it is considered out of rotation and it's a turnover basically. Communication error there. I mean, I'd rather have two players go, bump into each other getting the ball than just letting it drop and no one moving towards it. So, good effort by Winnebago.
Yes.
Madison, though, dominating the scoreboard at 12-2. Good swing by Wolf Leader into the net, unfortunately. Point goes to Madison. And Atanasio with a service run for Madison and a good pass. Let's see what Madison does with it. They spank one over and it finds the floor.
kill for number 19, Madison McIntosh for Madison. Madison serves over and just too tight of a pass for Winnebago for number 14. Wilkie to corral. Point Madison.
Nice, and a kill for Wolf Leader number 22 from Winnebago. That's the hit she's been wanting to get all night.
Yes.
Kudos to the setter. And now Payer takes the service line for Winnebago. Let's see if they can get a few more points on the board here.
And we have a touch.
Rocket serve.
Really tough to decide on those serves that are real deep like that. You either got to commit all the way to it and make sure you get that good pass to that setter or let it go.
Especially when it has sort of a diagonal curve.
Yes.
Right there.
There
it kind
is
of goes
again,
there.
and that's in. Jonah Payer with 2 ace serves so far. Let's see if she can keep it rolling for Winnebago. And there it is again.
3 in a row.
Madison's coach trying to help her player out there, number 6. Make the adjustment. Got to stay confident in your position, though. Can't can't let those kinds of mistakes keep you from trying.
Point Madison.
Pair had a nice little run there. Cut into that lead a bit. Still down 10, but see if they can get a point right back here.
Nice serve by 23. Oh, in the net.
Net violation called on Madison. So Winnebago gets the ball right back. Back to serve for them is number 22, Callie Wolfleader. Serving deep. Great serve. Lots of topspin. Looked like one of your work serves, Will.
They must be watching me. Just kidding.
We've got a cute little cheering section for the Lady Indians.
I love all the volleyballs, colorful volleyballs hanging up on the wall
Very
behind the
cute.
bleachers there.
Yes, nice support.
Yeah.
Oh, another ace serve by Wolfleader.
Man, those serves drop fast.
Displaying her strength is Callie Wolfleader, number 22 for Winnebago. Another great serve and ace for Callie.
Yes.
Winnebago finding a little bit of momentum and forcing Madison to take their first timeout of the night.
Nice. Nice serves, nice serve. Nice little run there.
The lead is down to 6. It's 16-10 here in the second set of our C game between the Winnebago Lady Indians and the Madison Dragons. A quick timeout here. We'd like to shout out our sponsors that make this stream possible. Ho Chunk Incorporated, TB Customs, Big Time Cleaning LLC, Avery Brothers, Sign Company, and Ho Chunk Farms.
Yes, thank you, sponsors.
I will say this too, a lot of times coaches take timeouts, not really an attempt to try to regroup their team, but to try to get the other opposing server to, you know, think twice about how she's been serving, you know, kind of try to put a little stop to that little streak.
Yeah.
So let's see if that works in Madison's favor.
Definitely.
Wolfleader with another great serve, dug up nicely by Madison. They're going to send a free ball over. Winnebago
Tight
digs
pass.
it up. Tight pass, and it looks like net violation on Winnebago. Point to Madison. Looks like the timeout worked.
It didn't phase the server, but it certainly ended the play in their favor. As 19 for Madison serves one up, McIntosh gets an ace. 18-10, Madison leading. And we're only playing to 21 here, so only 3 points away for Madison to take this second set. Let's see if Winnebago can put a stop to the run.
Well, they set the outside, tip over.
Good hustle, but unable to control. And point goes to Madison.
McIntosh back to serve again.
Was that off her foot too? Oh, thank you, thank you. It's got supper delivered.
We look forward to that. Just kidding.
I'm pretty sure it's shrimp scampi.
Oh my gosh.
Linguine.
We got the best concessions down there. No, I'm just kidding. Payer takes a
Nice
whack at
attempt though. Again, I can't fault the attempt. I'd rather Jenna hit it in the net and it not go over, and she's actually taking a swing on it than instead of bumping it over.
Right.
I mean,
Taking
again,
the
it's all about
risk.
the repetition.
Agreed. Well, Madison takes that first game, what we call the C game, the game that's before JV. So It was best 2 sets out of 3. Madison took the first 2, and still seeing some positive attitudes down there. Everything's a learning experience for these young athletes. And now we prepare for JV, I believe, will be taking the court here very shortly. I just want to give a special shout out to all our listeners near and far.
Yes.
If you're tuning in on the live stream and you're able to watch the game, that is great. Thank you so much for participating and viewing and supporting our local young athletes here as we watch some hard-hitting volleyball tonight. And we also wanted to acknowledge those that are listening on the radio station, 100.9 FM.
Out of yep, go ahead.
KWTN out of Allen, Nebraska. Thank you so much for tuning in.
The big voice for the Winnebago tribe of Nebraska. Woo-hoo. Yeah.
And we may need to adopt a new member into the tribe. Christian.
You ready, Christian?
Helping us out here.
Helping us out a lot, you know, definitely. I enjoy you guys commentating, that's for sure.
It's fun. You guys make it enjoyable. Christian, how was the drive?
Yeah, the drive's short. It's always way shorter than I think it is. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta go all the way out of town. Then I get in the car and it's like, I'm just happy to be on my way here to watch some volleyball, spend time with you guys. So. And Winnebago always puts on a show, man. I swear, between Kearns and Neiman and Earth and all these, like, I'm trying to get the roster down. I'm excited to see them play tonight. I was actually looking up their record before the game, and Madison's only got like a couple wins on the year so far.
Yeah, they might be pretty, in terms of competitiveness and level of play, Winnebago and Madison, might be sort of neck and neck. But we'll sort of see that unfold here within the next couple matches as JV prepares to take the court. And now it looks like a team captain for each team is handling some pre-game coin flipping activities, and it looks like...
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna go right into it. You know, usually in between these games you get like a little break or some warm up, but you must think that first game, C games, a good enough warm up.
Yeah.
You know, I mean sometimes it is.
C game was the warm up.
Yeah.
We'll see if they give varsity some time to warm up too.
I hope so. I need to go get me some popcorn, even though I just got supper brought to me.
At this time, we would like to make a quick announcement for the Big Voice Birthday Bash and People's Choice Awards, which will be taking place this coming Saturday, October 15th, starting at 7:30 p.m. at the Winnebago Conference Room. There will be Big Voice DJs, performances, and it is a free event. Must be 21 and over to attend. Okay. And don't forget to cast your vote for the best choice categories, which you'll find on winnebagotribe.com/KWTN. The Big Voice Birthday Bash. We'll see you there on Saturday at 7:30 at Winnebago.
I know I voted already. I probably voted a couple times, but
I didn't know you could do that.
I think I waited a day or two, and then I went back in there to see if it let me, and sure enough, so I had to cast that best fry bread maker vote a couple times.
I was wondering, what are the people choosing?
Right.
So
I'm not gonna say what the results are up to that point of me voting, but I think that was a pretty good selection of ladies to choose from. Would be nice to see a guy's name in there too.
I know some guys who can
who can throw down in that fry bread.
Maybe next year they'll build the list out a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I think it's all fun and it's exciting. I'm very eager to see the top results, and I guess we'll find that out on Saturday. So if you guys are available, if your schedule allows, you're not doing anything, and you're 21 and over, meet us at the birthday bash for the Big Boys. They turned 1 year old. We're very happy and fortunate to have the radio station and our live streaming services. So exciting times.
Oh yeah, Winnebago's got one of the best. I'll say that. That's for sure. Clear picture all the time. Good commentating. I mean, it's just. I mean, we're really blessed here.
Great program.
Yes.
Wolf Leader tips one over and finds the floor for Madison during this first set of the JV game.
All right, substitution. Number 12, Sierra Vargas coming in for Grant.
Smith with a high top spinning serve that confuses Madison and
Success.
leads to an ace.
If you guys hadn't noticed, the girls warming up earlier, they're all wearing these yellow shirts, yellow tie-dye. A lot of them have on the back that say for Mimi or Mimi K.
Yeah, what is that about?
Yeah, a few weeks ago, Mimi K was in automobile accident that caused her to have to stay in the hospital. She's currently, she just actually arrived in the gym, but she's in a wheelchair right now, and the girls wanted to show their support for her by coming together and wearing some shirts that let her know that even though we know that happened to you, we're still here supporting you. We still think of you as a part of the team, and we want you to know that we're thinking of you.
And that's really great. I was wondering about those yellow hair ties, and I see Mimike Dozel still showing up and supporting her team. In fact, wearing a yellow sweater. You can see she's in a wheelchair right now. So our thoughts and prayers go out to the family of Mimike Dozel, and we wish her a speedy recovery.
Yes.
And what a great support system that Winnebago Lady Indians are showing for their teammates. Point goes to Winnebago. 4-2 early on in this first set of the JV game. We have varsity to follow after this match. And if you're just tuning in, Madison took the first match, which was a C game, which was basically mostly comprised of freshman players. So, a back and forth match already. As number 9 for Madison takes the service line, Montse Lopez, a 5'3" freshman, fires one over. Push, free ball, set to the outside, and Winnebago just skimming the net with their body. Net violation. Point, Madison.
Yeah, Monte Lopez has a really good serve. Great hustle to get it over the net by Winnebago. That's on the attack. Swing by the middle into the deep corner for the point. That was number 22, Woody Atanasio.
Winnebago just needs to find their rhythm. A lot of times in these moments like that, you're looking to your coach to want to tell you what you need to do. And sometimes it's just about feeling what's going on in the game. You know, getting out there and making sure bump set spike, using your 3 hits, just like that nice block by Vargas to give Winnebago the serve back.
Substitution, we have number 2 from Winnebago coming in, and that is Smith, a 5'5" junior. Whoa!
Wow.
That was a laser of a serve
That
right
might have been
there.
the serve of the night right there.
That was pretty amazing. I was wondering if amazing could happen twice, but that one just sails
A little too
long.
much goo-goo on that one.
Yes, a little too much muscle.
A little too much muscle on there.
Dunkerkin sends over a serve as Winnebago scrambles to get the ball back over. But point goes to Madison, and we are at a 7-6 lead for Madison. Nice up by White, and Wolfleader sends over a high set. Free ball for Madison. Sent over, free ball for Bago now as Wolfleader sets up her middle hitter who spikes one over, but nice diving save by number 7, Dunkerkin. Madison attempts to set it up again. Free ball for Winnebago.
Pass from Grant to Wolfleader to Hardin over the net.
Some great volleyball happening right now.
Up by Grant.
Great hustle.
The back row set.
Oh,
And it's out. Point Winnebago.
Line judge calls it out.
and now the score is what I like to say, 7-up. I don't like it when people say the score is 7-7. Like, oh my gosh, it's the perfect opportunity to like say 7-up, and it makes sense.
You only have one chance to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Handled nicely is Madison, and
Ooh, almost.
the number 2 of Winnebago gets dangerously close to the net.
She had it. She had it the whole time. Wolfleader with the serve just a little too low, and now it's 8-up. Doesn't work the same.
My food is about to be Christian.
Yeah.
Oh, ball was nearly over the net.
Point Lady Indians. Number 8 to serve for Winnebago, and that is
Hardin.
Hardin, 5'3" junior. Point Madison.
You know, I know a serve not going over can kind of get a player down, but at the same time, move on. Move on. Here's their chance to score.
Wolfleader pointing to the coach saying, was that me? Should I have gotten that? And I think, you know, they just need to be ready to move their feet and go to the ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just
Right
feeling
there.
the game, you know, just getting into it, and you know, oh, nice swing by White.
Now, no, I hear what you're saying, Trine. It's getting into the game is like, you know, being hungry for the ball and wanting to move to the ball and touch the ball. Okay, nice up by Wolfleader. The strong tip by Wolfleader. Free ball gets sent to Winnebago. Wolfleader to Grant, and Grant to the middle, and a couple people try to spike that one.
Yeah,
Free ball again. These are great practicing
we're
opportunities
getting a good
right
little
here.
rally going.
Yes.
Coming outside to White. Big
Yes,
swing.
White.
Nice swing by
But
White.
Picked up nicely by 22 for Madison. They're taking risks. They're setting it up. Great plays on both
yeah.
sides. Grant.
Oh, almost.
Grant
Right
takes
idea,
a whack
right
at it.
idea.
Yes, point Madison, but that was some great volleyball on both sides of the court. Both teams well represented, and I'm sure they've both been applying what they've been learning in practice. Grant saves it and sends it over. Free ball, Wolfleader, and a miscommunication leads to a point for Madison. And now the score is 13-9. Madison up by 4 points. Let's see if Winnebago can kill some momentum. But that can be difficult to do when you have number 24, Sweeney, sending over some difficult serves and forces Winnebago to take a timeout.
Yep, I think this was a good timeout. It was Madison starting to pull away a little bit. It was just 8, and now it's 14-9. Stop the run, compose your team. When someone gets on a serving run like that, it feels like they just pile points on top of points on top of points so quickly.
Volleyball, certainly a game of momentum. The scoreboard can change in the blink of an eye, it seems like. Just as to Christian's point, a service run. It really was a close game, and now Madison's up by 5. So I believe JV is playing best 2 sets out of 3. Rally score to 21. So we'll see if Winnebago can turn things around here. It's not too late, but if they're going to do it, they need to do it now.
Yes, I agree. Anything more than 4 or 5 points is kind of a deep hole to dig yourself back out of, you know. Smith with the pass to White. She gets it over.
And that spike, although it went over and in, it was on the outside of the antenna. So nice attempt by White. Free ball for Madison. Let's see if they can put it down. Nice spike by number 12.
Dorado.
Great hustle. And you know, sometimes those plays are very, it's a lot of scrambling, but if you don't give up and you hustle, you know, it may surprise you and result in a point for your team. So never give up. Smith serves it wide. And I believe that is Decora coming in the back row.
Up by Hardin to White to Decora.
Free ball for Winnebago. Nice back set.
And just a little bit out. Nice attempt by number 9, Lopez for Madison.
And Decora up to serve for Winnebago. Nice overhand serve there. Net violation on, I believe, number 9 for Madison, so point goes to the Lady Indians. Looks like slight confusion on the court.
I think Madison thought that Winnebago was in the net, so they thought they were going to get that point. But ref's making the call. And you know what I'd like to say, but you know, it's probably not appropriate.
Number 7 up to serve for Madison.
There you go.
Oh,
there you go.
wait.
Okay, well, now we're just waiting for the refs. Yes.
And their serve is into the net.
Point Winnebago. And Winnebago, trailing by 4, still has a chance to turn things around as this set only gets played to 21. Nice back row set.
And it's over and in.
Saved nicely by White. Let's see if they keep it in play. Great
She does.
hustle. Moving her feet is White.
Nice.
And
White
another
there
save.
again.
She is all over the court. And way to stay out of the net this time. Point goes to Winnebago. See, they're learning. It's happening right before our eyes.
And with smiles. I mean, can't get any better than that, I swear.
Attitude is huge.
Yes, and that's where the love of the game comes from too, you know, having those moments like that out on the court. And just like that, Winnebago cuts it to 2.
And Madison takes their second timeout of the set as Winnebago closes the gap, only trailing by 2 now, 15-17. Let's see how they adjust things moving forward here.
every time they do call timeouts, those line judges, got to go to the podium over there by the refs. And, you'd think you'd be having some real deep volleyball conversations. And the last couple times I was able to line judge and walked over there like that, the refs were like, well, how's your day going? It just ends up being real small talk, And it just so happened to the last game I refed, I was able to ref alongside a former Winnebago teacher, Rod LaRue. Rod was a teacher of mathematics, I do believe, back in late 90s, early 2000s, I want to say. Some people that are a little bit younger than me would have remembered him as well. So it was real good to see him up there on the podium. He's refed for years, so he knows who we are. He's happy to come to Winnebago and provide that support for us in that capacity.
I love it. It's all I hear is passion for the sport and passion for these students.
Yes.
Set there was just a little bit outside for Winnebago, for Hardin, and Madison's back to serve again.
There's a good pass by White to Wolf Leader and to Hardin with the kill. There we go.
That's a perfect set.
Very good bump set spike action on Winnebago's side.
Yes, it was a good set. Gave her time to adjust and get her step in before get that approach in.
I want to see more of it.
Me too.
Oh. I mean, good form, good power.
Yeah, she knows though. Look, she knows where she hit that ball. She knew she hit it a little bit low off her hand like that. And the servers always know. You know exactly what you need to change.
Grant subbing in the back row for Winnebago. Ooh, low pass
nobody.
there, and nobody wants it.
Now those kind, I'd be running the next day in practice for. Not just me, everybody. But that's how it was for me back then. That was before rally scoring. Oh, a serve for Madison.
And Madison takes that set. So that was set number 1 for the JV game. The JV game being the second of 3 games tonight.
Yes, sir.
After this game, varsity will take the court. But they have another set here coming up during this JV match.
Say something. We're all looking at each other like, who's going to say something next?
I'm on this website, the Big Voice site here on the WinnebagoTribe.com.
Give a shout out.
Yeah, KWTN 100.9 FM, straight out of Allen, Nebraska. I'm about to vote.
Yeah, vote.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, do that.
Vote.
I mean, can I help you with that fry bread vote?
The fry bread. Man, there's a lot of good candidates out here.
Put other and then put Trina.
If I get one vote, I'll know it was Christian. Hey, now don't be knocking my skills.
I need to try your fry bread.
Shit, you don't want none of my fry bread. You'd be having pancake. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Cowboy bread.
Hey, I can do that too.
All right.
Cowboy bread with some salt pork and dumpling green bean soup.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh goodness. Don't be giving me diabetes over the microphone.
I'm sure listeners are mouth is watering.
I know,
for
just
some
enjoying
of that now.
3 commentators, not just 1 or 2. They're getting triple time tonight.
We want to take a little bit of time to give a shout out to our sponsors. Thank you for sponsoring this year's school athletic sports live streaming. And that includes Ho Chunk Incorporated, Big Time Cleaning LLC, TB Customs, Avery Brothers, Ho Chunk Farms, Iron Horse Casino and Bar, and the Native Star Casino. Thank you all for your sponsorships.
Yes, exactly. I noticed those signs over there across from where we're standing. I just didn't notice them on the program. So I don't know if there's like levels to this sponsorship or, because some schools, they'll do that. There's like gold, silver, platinum or whatever. And based upon that is how big your sign or your advertisement is. Sometimes it's parents too that our sponsors.
I mean, I feel like the Winnebago's athletic programs and like with the live streaming and the sponsorships, like things have come a long way, and it's all really great opportunities for our student athletes to get exposure, for our families watching who aren't able to be here in person. I mean, there's so many boxes that it checks and meets the needs of our community.
And we're into the second set here. Served by Wolf Leader was over and good. And the ref is calling in the net.
I predict some plays and exercises at practice that'll help them stay out of the net.
Oh, yeah.
as they move forward here.
Nice, nice. Nice coverage.
Nice. Ooh, good save. Tight pass, and there's another net violation. So hoping Winnebago will make some adjustments. I know that can be difficult when you have a tight set like that. Your options are very limited on what you can do because it's that close to the net. As 24 for Madison has a missed serve, and point goes to Winnebago.
Sweeney's been on with that serve most of these sets so far, so it's odd to see her get one like that, because she has been pretty consistent with that serve.
Decora sends one over, and a back row spike, nicely done.
And it's good.
It is a kill for number 23, Sanchez. A back row kill.
5'3" sophomore, nice. We like to see the back row kills.
She's in the books.
Yes. A serve for number 12, Valentina Dorado, 5'2" sophomore.
Touched by Madison, point to Winnebago on that serve that went just over the net.
That's the right call.
Yeah, that just lightly touched her fingers as it sailed outwards. I'm not sure if that ball was going to land in or out, but in any case, she touched it before we could even see where the ball was going to land.
Yes,
so.
Again, one of those moments where you got to decide what you're going to do.
Quickly.
Yes. Commit to the decision.
Hardin with the serve for Winnebago into the net, and point Madison. Back to serve for them is number 7, Monica Gonzalez.
Serve is good.
Good hustle on Winnebago's side as they send over a free ball to Madison, and let's see what they do with it. Ooh, that was close.
The lefty swing, just wide for Madison.
She's saying somebody better get back in that back corner because I'm going to keep hitting it over there.
That's a good strategy.
Yes.
And it looks like number 2 subbing in for Winnebago in the front row, Jackson. Oh, I'm sorry. Smith.
A serve by Vargas cuts that lead to 1. Winnebago 4, Madison 5. I think we're all ready to see Winnebago get a win on one of these sets here.
They're working hard for it. I think they should persevere.
Yes, good call by that back row player.
Grant subbing back in for Winnebago in the back row. Nice up. Wolf Leader sends it back outside and kind of punched over, but sailed long. Point goes to Madison as they take it to a 7-4 lead on this second set of the JV game. Oh. Nice attempt to dish it over quickly is Wolf Leader, but that goes into the net and chalks up another point for Madison on a serving run.
Some viewers probably would want to know, Willie, can the setter jump when she's doing that move?
So if a setter, when they're in rotation, if a setter is in the front row, yes, they can jump when they set.
Yes.
And if they're in rotation and they're in the back row and they come up to set, they cannot jump because they're still considered in the back row.
I love the clarity. Yes, I've had several people ask me that, and it's easy to explain, but when you're watching it in the game, it's hard to point it out to them.
And it's a good question that many people, if you don't play a lot, you know, that may be overlooked. So, good question.
Nice rip.
Nice save.
Winnebago's gonna get it over.
Save nicely.
Oh.
Works out for Winnebago. I really admire number 23 from Madison with the courage and the confidence to take some swings and take a risk.
5-3, you know, that's not, you know, that's not easy to get up and try to get that ball over, especially on some spikes and let alone back row. We've seen a couple back row hits by 23. She's really doing it out there.
Showing out for Madison is number 23, Sanchez. Service error on Winnebago's side. Back over to Madison. And the one we just spoke about, Sanchez up to serve. Oh, and a fiery floating serve.
Dangerously by that line. Dangerously. She wasn't sure. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, and we have a good view.
Yeah,
It looked like it was going to go out and it dropped.
I had to look over to Darla and see for sure.
That's a difficult serve.
He has a lot of power on that one.
And again, number 23 coming through for her team right now.
Sanchez stepping up.
Yes, she is. I'd like to see that floater and Grant with the return.
Right, very impressive. Good hustle on both sides. Callie trying to find some open floor, but picked up nicely. Some free balls here, back and forth. Let's see if someone can capitalize on it.
Little tight. It's all right.
Kind of the story of the evening so far with these younger players is keeping the ball out of the net if you're passing it and staying out of the net if you have to jump up there and try to spike it or tip it.
Timeout Winnebago, down 5-13 here in the second set of the JV game.
No, I really have to just highlight 23 for Madison. She's really coming through for her team, and I'd say is a big part of why they have that 13-5 lead right now. Her swings, her serves, and thus far all of her play has just been really, really good for them.
I agree, and probably one of the standout players so far on Winnebago's side would be Callie Wolfleader, who seems to be demonstrating a lot more ball control than some of her teammates, and so sort of putting herself out there as a leader. White would probably be another one who's taking risks and taking swings, some of them landing in, but I think they need to not give up, persevere, keep doing what they're doing, play hard, apply what they've learned in practice. Those are things I say all the time, but I honestly think if they really concentrate and focus on what they've been practicing and apply it in the game, it'll make a big difference. So just making those connections from practice to the game.
Exactly.
Oh, she could have had that, I think. Yeah.
It was really close to the bleachers.
She's seen Mimi K sitting over there. She's
not worth it.
Yeah, I'd be worried. I would be worried about too. Peripheral vision, seeing that, I'd be worried. Nice up by Hardin.
Nice set by Wolfleader, and not a bad swing.
No, not a bad swing.
By Decora, it just went wide there. Good effort.
Yeah, I think she was a little off balance, and that's what just caused the swing to go out of bounds.
Yep, you're right.
Nice tip by Wolfleader. Picked up nicely by Sanchez.
Nice. Grant is there on those returns, though. That's for sure.
You can count on her to hustle.
Yes.
Back row attack for Winnebago, hits it deep.
Nice.
Dug nicely by Madison. Their own back row attack.
Oh, picked up nicely by number 8 for Winnebago, and Sanchez wants the ball. Nice coverage by White, sent over by Decora, and now Madison is trying to keep the ball in play.
Wolfleader sets outside, White.
Oh, so close. Oh, gosh.
Great idea to go for the line. It was wide open, and it was inches long.
Very good attempt.
Sanchez serving up heaters. for Madison, but handled nicely by Grant as Wolf Leader sends over a free ball. Tipped over and down.
A little bit of those fingertips, the girls know.
And that is Dorado gets a kill.
We're sitting at 17-5 right now with Madison in the lead.
Free ball for Madison.
And the kill for number 22 from Madison, Wedi Atanasio. I'm getting more comfortable with the name. But for how hard the serves are for Madison, they're pretty consistent.
Yeah.
And I jinxed them. That's what I wanted to do right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you could call that a jinx. I would call it a great decision by Grant, number 17 for Winnebago, who could have touched the ball, but she leaned back, sort of Matrix style, and let the ball sail past her.
Good call by that line judge.
Yep. Good hustle, good hustle. Oh, shoot.
And I'll tell you this, Grant's always got a smile on her face. I swear, she's just always happy. I like the energy, I like the vibes.
It's good to have that teammate who can help with team morale.
Yeah, lift your spirits up a little bit.
Exactly.
That's her. And plus, she's always on the floor. Goes diving all over the place. That girl's all over it.
Smith serves one over.
Oh, very close, very close.
Dorado finds the floor with another push over. Not really spiking or pushing hard, just really...
Just found a spot.
Exactly.
Dorado with a lot of tips.
And that brings us to set point. Oh, game point.
Yeah, yes, you're right, you're right.
Bago putting up a fight with a hard push over there.
And it looks like it's going to be Winnebago getting some chances here at the serve.
All right, we're still at game point. No pressure on Decora, but...
One serve at a time.
Yeah.
Well, it went over, but just sailed wide, and Madison takes the JV game.
Yeah, just some minor adjustments on that serve. You know, if you know you're going to go that far right, then take some steps left, you know.
Yeah, or aim to the left.
Yeah, exactly. Only that person, though, that server knows exactly what they need to do. Mm-hmm. That's not even a thing that somebody can coach, you know. The player themselves know exactly what they need to adjust on that serve.
Yep.
Good job, though, for both teams.
All right, so that concludes 2 games so far. We had a C match, which is basically a freshman game, and Madison took that one. And then we just concluded the JV game, and Madison took that one as well. Winnebago certainly putting up a good fight and a lot of potential and talent on both sides of the court. And now we prepare for the varsity match, sort of the big show. And we'll see how Winnebago responds to Madison. Okay, looks like we have about 16 minutes or so on the clock as we get ready for varsity. And I think some of us might take a little break.
Yes.
Please do.
Waruch.
Yes,
Changejere. All those good things.
And to those listeners, you probably know what that means. Eat a little something because it's our dinner time, and might need to use the restroom standing up here. So watching some great volleyball. We're humans, and we have to take our little breaks too. So if you're tuning in, welcome. We're about to prepare for the varsity match. My colleagues here are gonna take a few minutes to take a break. And meanwhile, I'm gonna make a couple announcements here. First, I wanted to acknowledge our sponsors for our live streaming services. And that will be the Native Star Casino, Avery Brothers, TB Customs, Big Time Cleaning LLC, Ho Chunk Incorporated, aka Ho Chunk Inc., Iron Horse Bar and Casino, and Ho Chunk Farms. We thank all those organizations for their sponsorship because it allows you, listeners and viewers, to attend the game virtually or through the radio. Hey, speaking of the radio, do you have any shout outs, Christian?
Shout outs, yes. I'd like to shout out the Winnebago Tribe. I'd like to shout out KWTN 100.9, the big voice, the official voice of the Winnebago Tribe, for giving me this opportunity. My mom, who just turned 59 on Saturday. Happy birthday, Mom. I love you.
Happy birthday.
And yeah.
Awesome. I'll give a shout out. Shout out to Brian Chamberlain.
Oh, how could I forget Brian? Shout out Brian.
Yes, and he turns the big 5-0 on Thursday, and he's one of Winnebago's avid volleyball players. So I'm sure he's here in spirit, and he has the same passion for the sport as many of us in this gym tonight. And yes, based out of Allen, Nebraska is the Big Voice radio station, the official radio station for the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska, 100.9. It's an FM radio, tune in. And we want to say, speaking of birthdays, by the way, it's the Big Voice radio station's first birthday coming up this weekend. And so they're having this Big Voice birthday bash taking place.
1 years old?
1 year old.
1 year old.
So I hope you plan on going, Chris, because
Saturday?
I'll meet you there. Yeah, it's Saturday, October 15th at 7:30. And it will be held at the Winnebago Casino and Resort in their large conference room. And I mean, you have to show up. There's going to be DJs, there'll be performances. It's a free event. You must be 21 and over in order to attend. So should be a great time for those of that age. And also, if you're listening, feel free to submit your best choice vote at winnebagotribe.com/KWTN. There's a variety of things that you can vote for. Did you check out the page?
Yeah.
And were you able to vote for everything?
What a variety of categories. I mean, 2 of our sponsors are nominated for Best Casino.
Oh, wow.
I hear we got Native Star and we got Iron Horse. I don't even know who to choose. Can I vote for both?
I think you can only vote for one, but what are some of the other categories? That was something I was wondering about when I first learned of the People's Choice, the Best Choice. So what are some other categories?
Best TV series. That's a loaded category right there. Ooh. We got Dahmer, Reservation Dogs, Yellowstone, Game of Thrones still in the running, and You.
Is that a show?
Yeah, You's on Netflix, bro. Come on.
Okay. All right, I'll have to check that one out too. Those are great recommendations.
It's like the stalker guy. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think I've only seen Game of Thrones though, but the memes on Dahmer are just insane.
And there's Best Native Music Artist, Big Voice Song of the Year. Oh, I know what my vote is gonna be for that one.
This one's loaded too. Nothing But a G Thing by Dr. Dre, Dreams.
Isn't that your theme song?
Yeah. Come and Get Your Love by Redbone's my theme song.
Mine's definitely Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. I got to see Fleetwood Mac in concert in Omaha before, and man, it was a dream come true, no pun intended. But definitely jump on the website to cast your vote. And we hope that we don't have to tell you which best radio station to vote for, but we'll leave that up to you.
Just know that KWTN 100.9, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe, is in the running.
So definitely check out those Big Voice Choice Awards. I admit I casted my vote already earlier this week, and it was really fun. So check it out, see what the categories are, see what the nominations are, and then you'll have to attend the birthday bash on Saturday to hear the results of the voting.
Do I have to get tickets in advance for that?
For the birthday bash, I believe you just show up. Yeah, it's free, and are you 21 or older, sir?
Oh, come on, Will.
Only just see some ID before you answer that. We also wanted to do another quick shout out to Mimi K. Dolzo. who is one of the main contributors to the Winnebago Lady Indians volleyball team, who is actually out on injury this evening. But one thing that I really admire about her is that she still shows up to the game, and she's showing support to her teammates. Her team, if you notice, they're all wearing yellow warm-up jerseys, and they say "for Mimi" on the back, I believe is what it says, or Mike, for Mike. So if you're wondering what that's about, it's to show support and offer good thoughts and prayers for Mimike Dozel, a great team member for the Winnebago Lady Indians. Wishing her a speedy recovery and hope she takes care of herself and her health. So shout out to the Dozels.
Yeah, that's a tough loss for the Lady Indians too. Dozel was a great outside hitter.
So hoping she can continue an appearance on the volleyball court and has a recovery. So if you're just tuning in, again, we're about to start the varsity match. Winnebago Lady Indians versus Madison Dragons.
The Lady Dragons.
Inventing mascots over here is Christian Gonzalez. Happy to have you here, my friend. Thank you for being a commentator.
Happy to be here.
All right, we got about 15 minutes on the clock before varsity faces off in some hardcore volleyball action. So we missed you yesterday, Christian, at Long Lines Volleyball.
Oh yeah, how'd that go? Did you guys end up having the tournament?
It went really well. Yep, we had a tournament in honor of Brian Chamberlain's 50th birthday. I hope he's all right with me spilling the beans on his age, but he's definitely one of Winnebago's GOATs, greatest volleyball players, someone I've admired for a very long time. And just exceptional, well-rounded player, and I've learned a lot from him. So last night, a lot of volleyball players from the Siouxland area came together at the Long Lines Family Recreation Center downtown Sioux City, and he sponsored a birthday tournament. And I'm not one to toot my own horn, but my team got first place.
Of course they did.
Gotta mention that.
Can we fact check this?
Yes, you can. I'd be happy to provide that fact for you. But no, had a great time. We had 4-on-4 tournament. It went well, and Brian even provided some food and drinks, and Garen also provided some DJ services. And so that was awesome. Had a great time, great music, great company.
You guys had a DJ there?
Yeah, dude, you missed out.
Oh my God.
I was trying to tell you to go.
Dude.
But your Monday Night Football was more important.
Yeah.
Oh. If I had a mic, I'd drop it. But there's always next year.
Yeah, no, I was just about to say, watch out for me on Brian's 51st birthday party. Brian, you better do this again just for me. And then let me win.
He even had tacos, like steak tacos.
No way.
Yeah. So, shout out to Brian. Happy early birthday. I know your birthday's on Thursday.
Do you think Brian's tuned in right now?
Probably. He's a volleyball freak like the rest of us, like the rest of you. Just kidding. All right. We have 11 minutes on the clock before varsity takes the court for the varsity match between Winnebago Lady Indians and the Madison Dragons. A lot of great volleyball action thus far this evening, and I'm sure the varsity girls are ready to amp it up as they take the court for some warm-ups. So if you're tuning in for the varsity match, welcome. My name is Willie Bass, and I'm here with the communications team for the Winnebago Tribe and my fellow commentators who just now stepped out briefly for a quick break. Meanwhile, I'll provide some brief announcements as we get ready for tip-off, which will take place in about 10 minutes. And we're very fortunate and happy to have live streaming services, and this wouldn't be possible without our sponsors. And so we intend to give them shout outs throughout this evening. And when I say they, I'm talking about the one and only Native Star Casino, Avery Brothers, TB Customs, Big Time LLC, Big Time Cleaning LLC, Ho Chunk Incorporated, Iron Horse Bar and Casino, and Ho Chunk Farms. It's because of these organizations and their sponsorships that we're able to provide the commentary, the live streaming, the radio, all those good things. So Pinagigi, which is the Ho Chunk language for thank you, for providing those services. We're very grateful, and I'm sure the families and the community members listening near and far are equally grateful as well. So thank you guys for supporting the youth in sports and athletics. One thing that I really want to try one of these times is actually listening on the radio station a volleyball game. I'm usually the one commentating, but I think it's a neat and unusual experience for Winnebago to have their own radio station. This is still something that's fairly new to the community, and if you're not familiar with the radio station, you need to be. It is 100.9. It's an FM radio station, KWTN.
The Big Voice.
The Big Voice from Allen, Nebraska. It is the official radio station for the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. So if you're tuning in on the radio station, shout out to you for tuning in. Hopefully you have a clear enough reception to hear all the action going on tonight as we are broadcasting live from the Winnebago High School competition gym here in Winnebago, Nebraska. Also, if you're listening, I just received word that I just heard, Trina, that it is the Big Voice's first birthday coming up.
Oh, yeah, I heard that as well.
Have you heard about the birthday bash happening on Saturday?
I have, but how about you tell us about for those who haven't heard about it?
Well, let me educate y'all on some great news. So the Big Voice radio station will be turning 1 year old. It's their first anniversary of being in existence, and so we're going to celebrate. And we invite everyone to attend, everyone who's 21 and over, because it is going to be held at the Winnebago Casino and Resort. It is the Big Voice Birthday Bash and People's Choice Awards happening this coming Saturday, October 15th. Start time is 7:30 p.m. again at Winnebago. We're going to have DJs and music, performances, and you know what? It's all free. So if you're 21 and over, bring your 21 and over friends and relatives, and we'll see you there at Winnebago Saturday at 7:30. So Trina, did you vote yet for your favorite drum group?
Yeah, I did actually. And it was a tough choice because they're all local, drum groups, and it's almost like darn, I don't want to make nobody mad. So that's why.
Don't tell anybody your vote.
Yeah, exactly. But then you see who's getting what percentage of the votes, and then, hey, maybe the one I picked wasn't getting the most votes, So I felt good about at least helping that group that didn't get that many votes.
Yeah, I like that they sort of show the results after you submit your vote. You're like,
yes.
Oh, wow, that's interesting, who...
Yeah, because you already got probably something in your mind, or a specific answer in your mind, and then when you see it, it's totally not that. Or, oh, okay, yeah, I mean, that was probably the toughest one for me. It was the drum group.
It was my toughest one too. Yeah, and I think another one too was favorite. I believe it's a Netflix series or TV series. There was some good.
I mean, for us natives and those of us who watch Reservation Dogs, I mean, we get why you choose that.
Yeah.
But there were other listed shows that I was like, oh, why didn't we pick that one? But I mean, I'm happy with all of the options and all the possibilities of choices. I mean, they're all winners. They were all good candidates.
It'll be interesting to see who comes out on top with in all those categories, and they will reveal those results on Saturday at the birthday bash for the Big Voice. So be sure to, if your schedule allows, attend. We'll see you there. It'll be a great time. And help us spread the word too, in case other friends or relatives of yours would love to go and they may not have heard about it yet. So help us spread the word, invite people. It's open to everybody, 21 and over, 7:30 this Saturday at Winnebago.
Yeah, I don't know if you had noticed, Willie, that two of what was starters for Winnebago are not even suited up.
I noticed Mimi K was one of them, and
yes.
Who is the other?
Well, that would make it 3 then. Let me correct myself. That's 3 then. We have Mimi K Dozel out due to a car accident. Yes, I mean, and she's doing really well on her recovery. I mean, she's here and supporting her team and trying to show them that she's not letting that which caused her to be where she's at right now to slow her down or stop her from supporting her team. And then you have 2 seniors, Exadia Neiman and LaKayla Carnes, who are both out due to injury as well.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I'll say this past weekend, the girls traveled to Wisner for a tournament. And I particularly didn't get to cheer for Winnebago that day. I was busy supporting my second-born daughter at her volleyball game up in Santee, Nebraska. But upon our departure from Santee, I got a very sad phone call about my daughter, LaKayla, saying that she had hurt her ankle. And at the time, we were praying for good news. And when I say with the ankle injury, what's the best good news you could have? It's only a sprain, right?
Right.
Well, yesterday we found out it's broken.
Oh my God.
So we're going to be sitting out for quite a while. We're looking at probably maybe even part of the basketball season. So we're doing you've seen her be an honorary captain for tonight's game, but she's so wishing she could be out there right now, as well as Exadia. And I'll say Exadia, the same tournament, the game that LaKayla left when she got hurt, Exadia came in and filled that middle spot where LaKayla was playing. And not only did she almost have the same injury, but I think it might even be the same foot.
Wow.
But she did sprain her ankle. And both girls are in boots. I think LaKayla's a little bit more difficult time getting around because she's on those crutches too because of that break. And so as a senior, I could totally see how hard that's going to be to watch. These next 2 games we'll be broadcasting because it's going to be the last that seniors would have being on this court.
Wow, you're right.
And
yeah,
so
I didn't even think about that.
I really gonna try to give a little shout out to those girls because they're both here tonight. They're both still supporting their team. They have the yellow shirts on and supporting Mimi K as well. Awesome. So they feel the same way the team does. They're all trying to come together and let those that still can play know that we have your back. We're here. We're supporting you.
And you know what that goes to show, Trina, is that, you know, this is more than just volleyball. This is friendship. This is relationship. This is, you know, their high school career, everything they worked for. And I love that because LaKayla and Xadia, I think Xadia's here.
Yes, she is.
You know, it shows they care about these girls. It's, you know, and I think that's so awesome. And if I remember correctly, the last game I commentated, Xadia was the setter.
Yes.
And that was a new change for Winnebago. So now I'm wondering, going into this next game that we're about to watch, what adjustments did Winnebago make in the absence of LaKayla, Mimi K, and Xadia?
Exactly.
It'll be interesting. Thank you for that update. I'm really sorry that happened, and we hope for a speedy recovery for your daughter, LaKayla, and Xadia, and Mimi K.
Yeah, thank you.
Request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity and other intimidating comments or actions directed at officials, students, athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. Thank you for your cooperation and good luck to both teams. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Madison Lady Dragons. Number 2, a 5'8" sophomore, Lexi Jackson. Number 3, a 5'5" junior, Josie Stopwood. Number 6, a 5'7" junior, Lexi Evans. Number 7, a 5'3" freshman, Selena Dunkerton. Number 11, a 5'8" senior, Kennebury Heisler. And number 15, a 5'3" senior, Judy Gonzalez. And now the starting lineup for your Winnebago Lady Indians. For Romero, first hero, 5'3" freshman, Breezy Trelia. Number 7, a 5'4" sophomore, Rain White. Number 9, a 5'6" junior, Melody Earth. Number 10, a 5'6" senior, Josephine Wolfmeter. Number 11, a 5'5" sophomore, Davey Hardin. Number 12, a 5'7" freshman, Sierra Gargas. And number 13, a 5'4" sophomore, Nadia Bass. Now, if you please stand and remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem, and please remain standing for the playing of the Winnebago flag song.
have Winnebago about to face off with the Madison Dragons tonight in this upcoming varsity volleyball match. As the team takes the court, you'll notice we have LaKayla Carnes there. She is on crutches. She is on injury at this time, unfortunately, and we'll see what adjustments Winnebago is making without one of their leaders on the court. And you'll also see Mimi K. Dozel off to the side in the bleachers, sitting in a wheelchair, who is also out on injury. She was another contributing member for the volleyball team for Winnebago. And then we had Xadia Neiman, who is also out this evening. So we'll see what adjustments Winnebago makes. And we wish them all a speedy recovery.
Looks like Madison gets to serve the first ball.
Gonzalez starts Madison off with an ace. The ideal start for any team that serves first. Rock solid service from Madison.
Just adjustment and moving with your feet instead of your hands. Got to get behind the ball. Got to get your good arms out and get ready to move those feet. Winnebago's ready to receive. Treglia with the up. Wolf leader to earth.
Free ball for Madison as they push it outside to number 3, who finds the line and gives a point to Madison, and that is Stoffel, a 5'5" junior for the Dragons. Madison finds the floor again, starting off with a strong lead here, 4-0. Winnebago's down low and ready.
Up by Vargas.
I think they're calling that a double contact.
Winnebago's on the board with that service error by Gonzalez. First up to serve for Winnebago is
number 12 for Winnebago. Vargas serves it long. And 24 comes in for Winnebago, and that is Decora.
Lula Decora in for Sierra Vargas.
Stoffel up to serve. A nice high set for Harlan, who just fires it long. Nice up by Decora. Gets a kill. Point Winnebago. 2-7. Winnebago needing a run here early on in this first set of the varsity match. As Wolf leader sends over jump floating serve. Rolled over by Madison, and Winnebago with a nice
one Winnebago.
That was impressive.
the one arm set straight up. That was nice.
That's better than some passes we've seen this evening.
Worked out nicely.
Yes, it did.
Wolf leader back to serve again. This one's just a little right, and point goes to Madison, who have the early lead 8-5 here in the first set of the varsity game. 8-3.
We just had a substitution for Madison.
Ace by Amescua, 5'7" junior for the Madison Dragons. Winnebago takes their first time out. And they are trailing by 6 points with a score of 9-3.
During this timeout, we'd like to thank our sponsors again for making all of this possible. Ho Chunk Incorporated, Big Time Cleaning LLC, TB Customs, Avery Brothers Sign Company, and Ho Chunk Farms. Also, we'd like to thank Native Star Casino and Iron Horse Bar and Casino. Fast start for Madison, Will.
Yeah, strong start, 9-3. They're showing some good promise behind the service line, and Winnebago down 3 seniors, and they are trying to figure out how to respond and how to make those adjustments that they need to make.
Yeah, I like the confidence, though. I see smiles still out there, and I'm glad Winnebago's still trying their best right now, knowing that they're down those players.
Free ball for Madison. That may have been out, but picked up by... Okay, so a double contact.
Yeah, ref saying that's double contact.
Point Winnebago. Christian, what is a double contact?
Double contact is when the setter doesn't make solid contact when they're trying to set it, and it maybe rolls off one hand first and then the second hand second. So it's an illegal contact and a point for the other team.
And a laser serve to start off this rally by Earth, and some nice back and forth action by both teams. Hustle saved by Wolf Leader and finding the floor.
Yeah, they're gonna need Earth serves to get back in this game.
Hardin sends over a free ball and finds the floor. And now Earth for another jump floating serve.
Ooh, I might have called that a double. Nice.
Tight pass.
And
good
we're
play.
up. Oh, good little play off, that little bounce off the net.
Yeah, Harlan almost had that ball off the net. She was there, she was down, she was using her knee pads. That's what you want. Just that ball kind of has a mind of its own sometimes. Like that.
And an ace serve for Lexi Jackson.
I think to your point earlier, Trina, these players, they want to get their full body behind the ball once they get a pass, and I think that's what Wolf Leader needed to do on that previous play. And Winnebago is struggling to get a ball set up. Not seeing a whole lot of enthusiasm or energy.
Yeah, just need to get a little comfortable out there, you know? I mean, this is nothing new for these ladies. They know exactly where they're supposed to be. That's their practices. You know, regardless of who's there or who isn't there on the court, they all know what they're supposed to be. I think it's just a matter of just being a little nervous, There's nothing one good little run wouldn't do for Winnebago.
Right. Good swing.
That was a back row hit by Lula Ducora.
Nice hit by number 7.
Good hustle by Hardin to get the ball over.
Great hit by number 21, Maddie Stukrath. Cutting the ball left and towards that corner. Serve for Madison, another short one. Up nicely by Winnebago. Great hustle to keep it alive. Send over the net. Madison looking to attack. Stukrath with just a push. Winnebago sends it right back over. Looks like they were going to Stukrath.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there on that one.
Winnebago in the attack. They're pushing deep corner.
Good spot.
Madison gets it up. They set the back row. Deep shot.
And that's it.
Yep.
All the way across court.
I call that the coffin corner. It's like the dead end of the corner.
And it's killer. That's exactly what it is, because if you miss it, you really start thinking twice about where you're at on the court.
And oftentimes it doesn't look like it's going in, but the corner of the corner has its power. Free ball for Madison. Miss hit, point Winnebago.
They were looking to go to Stoffel again from the back row, but just doesn't get it over the net. And it looks like Traley is back to serve for Winnebago.
The score is 6-15, Bago trailing.
Great spot on that serve, but dug up by Madison, who sends a free ball over. Treglia digs it up. The back row attack from Earth. Dug nicely by Madison. Their attack.
Oh, nice swing by Madison.
Winnebago's equal to it. A nice little drop shot. Just makes it over the net, and Winnebago.
A possible double contact there on Winnebago's side, but officials overlooked that.
Elliott with another deep serve. Madison with the back set. The tip over.
It looked like number 7 for Madison's foot was across the line underneath the net.
Okay, that's what that whipping motion of his hand means. Okay. I was wondering what the signal would be for that. I never really caught on to that one.
Trelia with a floater and
Winnebago out of rotation. Number 10, I believe.
Yeah, not something you see too often, but with the way this lineup is and the way they have their setters set up, I often see that happen to Winnebago with that. Is that out of rotation call.
Well, I think that's bound to happen when you're, down a few players who normally would be in that rotation, and Winnebago's just trying to figure it out, and that's all right.
And they're doing a really good job of bump set spike. I'll give Winnebago that. They're not giving up on that.
They're still taking risks.
Yes. I'd like to see it.
Earth hits that one long, point to Madison. Here comes the serve. Pass was a little too low and a little too tight for the ace for Madison. And back to serve for them again is number 7, Selena Dunkerkin. Big swing by the libero, dug up nicely by Madison, who tips it over. Dug nicely by Winnebago. They set the middle, and the hits into the net. Just mistimed it. Point to Madison again.
It was a good risk, a needed risk to take as a middle hitter. You want to take a hard swing, and Winnebago takes the timeout to regroup and discuss.
19-8 here in the first set.
I think high passes and controlled, calm hits should be something that Winnebago explores as they move forward here. Shake the jitters, shake the nervousness.
Yeah.
And just play hard and have fun and remember the hair ties and who they're playing in honor of right now, and just to have fun.
And honestly, win or lose, as long as you're coming out from these games learning something and you're using it the next time you're out there, you can't ask for very much more of these girls. They're the ones who put in the work. They're the ones who are here on those early practices. They're the ones here who stay late. They're the ones who travel to these small towns or however many miles, hours away. And, as long as they're putting the effort in and they feel like they're doing their best, I'm happy to see whatever outcome that is.
There's a lesson to be learned from every game, win or loss or tie. As number 7 for Madison
serves it again.
Great pass by Earth. And a great swing by Winnebago.
She's going.
Hey, Darla, in the way.
Darla got in her way. Should have helped her and bumped it.
Should have spiked it from right there. No, that's Darla LaPointe, line judge.
Shout out to Darla.
Yep. Service ace by Harlan of Winnebago. 10-20. Bago down by 10 here. Let's see if they can pick up some momentum. Great pass. Great pass for maybe a jump set, but I guess it was a little tight.
Harlan back to serve again. Another tight pass right over the net. Winnebago swung on it on 2. That was Sierra Vargas taking the risk and just hitting it a little bit long.
A high set to Vargas, and Vargas taking some swings. And that's what Winnebago needs is for people to, because we're down a couple of hitters now due to some injuries, and so we need Vargas to step up and take those risks, take some swings. Some of them may go out, but you know, it's worth the chance.
Good serve, but even better dig by Winnebago, and a drop shot over by number 10, Wolf Leader. Back sets it over the net, and it drops for the point. Winnebago down 10 here in the first set, 12-22.
Subbing in for the Madison Dragons is Heisel, 5'8" senior. And Rain, number 7 for Winnebago, comes in and to serve. Nice serve, picked up nicely. Madison working through the antennas.
Way to keep that alive.
A good setup for Madison. They fire one over for a kill, and I saw some great hustle in the front row on Winnebago side by the blockers to get up there and attempt to get a touch.
But with number 3 for Madison, Stoffel with the kill on that
Winnebago set earth on the outside. Nice cross-court hit, dug nicely by Madison, who pushed one over. Dug again by Winnebago. Wolf Leader with the tip over. Here comes Madison. Big hit from the middle.
Net violation.
And it looks like Winnebago was in the net. I thought that could have gone either way.
That was a close call.
But nonetheless, point Madison, and this is set point.
Service ace. And now Madison takes I believe that was the first set of the varsity match.
Yep.
And as you may or may not know, the varsity matches are rally score to 25, and it's best 3 sets out of 5.
Okay. So Winnebago got the first set over with. Time to make some adjustments. And just come out stronger, I think.
Yeah, just take a little breather here. Get yourself and your bearings back and get ready to be back out there, because Madison's intensity right now is just on a whole different level. And you can see it on the court if you're watching the live. You can tell the difference. So we just need the energy to change a little bit. Ain't nothing but one good serve over or 2. Couple good plays, a dive or 2, just to pull that momentum towards Winnebago's favor and see what could happen from that.
Yeah, I think one thing I'm emphasizing during this intermission, if I was the coach for Winnebago, is get the passes higher. Give the setter a chance to get there. Give them a chance to set up the hitters and see if maybe they'll find a diamond in the rough with a new hitter to step up to the plate and get some kills.
Yes, because we all know it all starts with the pass.
That's exactly what was going through my brain. Those words right there. It all starts with the pass.
Yeah,
And
we're right there. We're right there.
Speaking of pass, I'd like to pass along this message and say thank you to our sponsors. That is Native Star Casino, Avery Brothers, TB Customs, Big Time Cleaning LLC, Ho Chunk Incorporated, Iron Horse Bar and Casino, and Ho Chunk Farms. Thank you guys for your sponsorships for the live streaming services for the sports seasons. I say seasons because there's multiple seasons. There's basketball, there's volleyball, there's track, golf, so on and so forth. And the live streaming is possible thanks to our sponsors. So Pinagigi, thank you guys. And you are listening to us partially by or on 100.9 FM radio station, KWTN, the official radio station for the Winnebago tribe of Nebraska out of Allen, Nebraska.
And to start off the second set, we got a service error by Winnebago, and Madison back to serve now. Nice high pass. They set up Earth, who swings just a little bit low off the tape and into the net. Point Madison.
2-0.
Judy Gonzalez back to serve.
Earth is really somebody I'm looking towards right now to become that leader and step into that role, simply because she's got the most experience out so far on the team. She's been going out for volleyball since who knows how, since little baby days. And for some of us, that's only junior high. But Melodine's got that quality about her that she's got a smile on her face quite a bit of the time out there too. And who couldn't come rally behind that serve of hers? So that's who I'm looking forward to see step up in that role for Winnebago at this time.
That one just hits the line. If the ball touches any part of the line, the boundary that creates the court, it is considered in, and that one just hit the line, almost like the line of the line. That's how close it was.
And we got a touch, which would have been possibly an out ball on the serve from Madison, but touched by White.
Yeah, that one looked to be sailing long.
Yeah.
But Gonzalez back to serve again, up 6-0.
And Winnebago calls their first timeout of the second set of the varsity match. So one of the plays that we just watched where that ball sort of nicked Harlan on its way out, or I believe, was it White?
White, yeah.
It was White.
Yeah.
The general rule of thumb, being a volleyball player is, if it's above your shoulders and you're in the back row, or if you have to reach high for it, it's likely going to go out. And that one looked like it was, at shoulder length or height, rather, for White. And, I don't think she had enough time to, move out of the way in that ball.
Yeah, in some cases, you
out.
really don't have that time to react. It's already too late at that point. Another good little tip on that, too, is just maybe take one more step back. Get as far back as you can, because it's always easier to move forward on a ball than it is to try to step backwards or move backwards at it. So we'll see how Winnebago adjusts after that timeout. White with the pass
Perfect
to Wolf
pass.
Leader.
Bass with the swing, but into the net. Point Madison.
Way to bounce back for White after hitting that one.
Yeah,
And then a perfect pass on the next one.
very good pass.
Agreed.
Yes.
Gonzalez back to serve again.
They pass by Harlan. They set her back row.
Harlan's hungry from the back
And
row.
she gets it.
And Madison
Harlan
touches it.
with a kill.
That's what we need. We need these players to start stepping up if they want to start building on the scoreboard. As the score is 1-7, and Wolf Leader, number 10 for Winnebago, steps up to the service line.
Madison
Nice back set.
handled the pass, and that was a great back set, but number 15
Turning.
for Madison, Judy Gonzalez, just hits it out.
Sends it wide.
5'3" senior.
This serve by Wolf Leader is into the net. Point to Madison. Back to serve for them is number 3, Josie Stoffel.
Yeah, I think oftentimes young volleyball players are really trying to figure out their signature serve or what serve works best for them. Sometimes it includes, running or taking large steps forward or standing still or having a jump, as we're about to see from Earth serving for Winnebago. She has her signature serve. She takes a few steps and has this wicked, hard to control jump floating serve. So, I think it's a continually developing area for a volleyball player is finding your serve.
Earth back to serve again. Point Winnebago.
Oh, Madison out of rotation according to the ref. Point Winnebago.
Looks like the coach is checking in to clarify. Young players constantly learning and making adjustments. Both sides of the court. Earth with that fiery serve.
Madison gets it up. They're just going to send a free ball over. Wolf leader passes it to Harlan, who sets up.
Hardin.
Good swing by Hardin. Oh, I think she clipped the net. Yep, just a bit. That's a young player that we don't say or see too often on the court, and that's Kenya Hardin, a 5'3" junior, contributing to the activity for Winnebago.
Winnebago gets a serve back.
Subbing in for Decorah is Vargas into the front row, number 12.
Treglia back to serve. Okay.
Nice little chicken wing save there.
Yeah.
Harlan sends it deep. Back set. Picked up nicely by Wolf leader, and Harlan tries to trick the other team and send it over on 2. Oh, whoa. I respect the aggressive effort.
Yes. The intensity was there.
Yeah,
The intention was there, yes.
it was good thinking.
Jackson back to serve for Madison. Winnebago get it up. Nice roll shot by Harlan. Dug up nicely by Madison, who set up the back row.
Good save.
Winnebago send a free ball over. Madison's hit. Dug up nicely by Treglia.
Oh, and nobody on the cover.
It happens.
Sometimes watching it and is so much more exciting when you're out there too. It just catches you off guard.
Yes. And, you know, it can be little plays like that where I think some more communication and, you know, making sure that players are covering floor and covering the court. And we should be able to pick up those kinds of serves. Let's see if they can do it now. Good initial pass by Earth. And a nice spike by Vargas, who finally lands one on the floor. She's been taking a lot of swings this evening.
I'd like to at this time give a birthday shout out to senior Duran Blackfish. So hopefully when he goes back to watch this live, he hears that shout out from me. Happy birthday, Duran. Happy 18th birthday. Harlan back to serve again.
Lead's only 4 right now. Winnebago's right there.
It is within a couple serves here, Christian. I'd like to just see them cut it just a little bit more closer.
Back to serve for Madison after that. Service error is Dunkirkin.
Nice pass, yep.
Yes. I mean, you guys, you see that, right? The intensity's there. The effort is there. They really want to get that ball. It's there. It's there. Repetition.
Yep. Sometimes being a little bit more calmer and steady.
Yes. Breathing.
A better control.
Nice.
Ooh, nice pickup.
Yeah.
Vargas way in the net.
Yes.
She knew it. She giggled.
Still got to control, though. So not only the ball, but ourselves. But yes, very, very good. I see things. I'm seeing it. Okay, nice
punch.
little punch by Wolf leader over to Madison.
Good swing by 21 from Madison.
Back set for Madison. Push over. Harlan digs it up into the net.
Nice save by Harlan.
Madison setting outside.
Nice save again by Harlan.
Oh, now a little punch right there. That might have even got that ball right back over for Winnebago.
Harlan showing some great hustle and great effort.
And this time Dunkirkin into the net. Point Winnebago down 9-16 here in the second set. White checks in to serve. Now she's got a good serve.
Let's see if she can pick up some momentum for Winnebago. That's what they need right now.
White with a nice
There's
top spin serve.
One. Picked up nicely though by Madison, and was that a block?
Big block by Winnebago.
I believe so. All you really need is some fingertips above the net, and you can be a blocker. Close serve by Rain.
Again, on that line, you just got to decide.
Madison gets it back over, and Winnebago can't corral it.
Little miscommunication error there. 2 people going for the ball at once. As 21 for Madison sends one over. Stukrath.
Nice back set.
Vargas swings out this time. Point to Madison.
I think she's just more surprised at that nice back set. It just kind of shocked her a little bit to try to go after that.
Yeah, that was a great set.
Zuniga, 5'3" senior, making her appearance on the court for Madison right now.
And that's in.
Ace.
Great spot by number 21, Maddie Stukrath.
Oh, that was close.
And it went over for Winnebago.
Oh, good hustle and good effort by Madison, but point goes to Winnebago on that one. 11 in for Madison, Heisel.
Which is also the same amount of points that Winnebago has right now. See if Vargas can add some more on there for them.
Bass checks into the game for Winnebago.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Yes. Good notice there, ref. I was about to call it for you.
Madison
she had
called
some
for
good
the
form.
double. Yeah.
Oh yeah, double contact.
Vargas with the serve again.
Free ball for Winnebago. Harlan going in for the slide spike, but it goes just a little out. Just a smidge. Decora in to sub for the Winnebago Lady Indians in the backcourt. All right, now we have Gonzalez to serve for Madison.
And that serve just moves, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looked like it was going to go straight across and it ended up coming into that corner deep.
And that's what a good floating serve will do, sort of wobble its way back and forth, sometimes unpredictable as to where it's going to go. Gonzalez certainly has a good floating serve. That one had a little spin on it, handled nicely by Harlan in a tight set by Wolfleader, but almost saved by Earth. But point goes to Madison, and that brings our score to 22-12. Madison 3 points away from closing out the second set. Good call and read by Harlan and White together.
Took notice that that ball was above her shoulders and decided to get the heck out of the way.
You know, that tells me that there's a level of calmness that they have. You know, they could have like ran to it frantically, you know, panicking.
Yes.
So they got some composure. Good choice by Amezcua, a 5'7" junior for Madison. Really just a controlled, calm, and collected placement rather than a spike in the deep cross-court corner.
Ace for Madison. Brings us to set point on set number 2. Practice for them is number 3, Josie Stoffel. Great pass by Winnebago. Wolfleader sets it up to the outside. Harlan with a big swing. Just sails on her.
Yeah, it's those outside hitters. Those are the kind of sets you really like, though. They're way up high. Gives you enough time to adjust and get to the ball. Make any last second glances at the court opposing side and decide where you want to hit that ball. You really get your choice of where you want to go when the sets are high like that.
Madison takes set number 2 during this varsity match. We have a best 3 sets out of 5 match going on right now. Madison takes those first 2 sets, and Winnebago strategizing right now and hoping they can pull off and stop the momentum that Madison's been giving them really all evening. Winnebago's down 3 players who normally have a presence on the court, and so there's adjustments being made, and both teams certainly doing their best here tonight.
Yep, Winnebago's going to have to win 3 in a row if they want to pull this one out.
And we have seen them push some teams this season to at least that game 5. Winnebago would usually be down that first and second set, come back and win that third and fourth, and then we'd see that intense game, 5th and final game to 15, which I wish that would just be different too. I think they deserve having that score be one that's like a normal game, but time constraints. I understand. Jeez, we've been here for quite a while now commentating on all these games. Which is good, because that means it's taking Madison a while to get over the hump which is Winnebago.
Set number 3 about to commence.
Waiting on Darla. No, I'm just kidding.
We're waiting for her to finish her dinner. What is she eating, like a cookie or something? Yeah.
Something. Somebody come bring Darla some supper. Jeez. Somebody come bring Willie and Christian some supper.
For real, I'm ready for something after this. I have to stop at Taco Bell. I don't endorse that, but all right.
Okay. Game on.
Oh,
nice little back row swing by Harlan.
I think Winnebago just, needs to focus on just having fun and play like they play in practice and not worry about all the previous sets that took place this evening. Just focus on the next play and just do your best, communicate and have fun with your girls. Nice set.
Treglio with that up.
Free ball for Madison. Let's see what they do with it.
And little tip up by White to Harlan.
Nice pass out to Earth there.
Out.
Okay.
Yes,
Good call.
that is the call.
Close one.
Very.
Madison looking for a touch. They're not going to get it. Point Winnebago. 1-1 here early in the 3rd set. Now Vargas back to serve.
Ooh. Looked like she might have lost that on that toss a little bit there, but she got it over.
Double contact called on Madison. Point Winnebago, and Winnebago with the lead.
Let's see if Vargas has another wild toss here. This one looks more controlled.
Yeah, a little bit better than that one.
It's a little different. Free ball for Winnebago.
Nice set by Wolf Leader to Earth.
Slam by Stoffel. 5'5" sophomore for Madison. Showing her strength on the outside.
Oh, girl's got some hops.
Yeah, 5'5".
And now she is serving one up to Winnebago. It gets an ace. Ooh.
Strong serve, great dig by White. They said Bass on the outside, dug nicely by Madison. White there on the dig again. Earth sends a free ball over. Madison looking to set something up. The back set to Jackson.
Oh, little touch by Decora.
And point to Madison.
Yeah, Bagel Girls just got to talk out there.
Yep, more communication. I think Harlan was positioned well to get a really good pass.
Yeah, she had the better angle on the ball.
I don't think she called it, and her teammate kind of jumped in front of it, and that was
yes.
So.
But if you're in front of me and I hear you call that ball, I'm totally getting out of your way. That you're telling me that you got it, even if it looks like it's going to be difficult.
And that's so volleyball 101. If someone calls it, you back out of the way, you let them get it because they called it. So I agree, it is communication.
The set was a little bit too far behind Earth, who tried to bump it over, and it just goes wide. Point for Madison. Stoffel back to serve again. Good pass by White. They set the back row. Harlan with a roll shot. Dug nicely by Madison, who's going outside. Tipped over. Winnebago saves it. They send a free ball over.
That's got to be a double or a lift.
Yeah, lift.
Lift call.
And she knew it too. Right idea, just the wrong positioning of her hands.
Both teams playing aggressively. And now Wolf leader, number 10 for Winnebago.
It's over, Renna ace.
That one skimmed the net.
Man.
I wasn't sure that one was going to go over, so
Yeah.
overall good serve.
Somebody
Wolf
gave it that good luck.
Yep, exactly.
Wolf leader with a deeper serve there. Madison setting it up in the middle.
And
Not blocked by Bass, although she was there ready if it would have gone over the net. And point to Winnebago.
4 hits called on Madison.
Winnebago down
cut it
1
to
here.
1, Christian. We're right there.
Wolf leader, seeing if she can keep it going. Another good
Yes.
serve.
Might be a tip here.
Great call.
Good hustle by Wolf
And
leader.
it's strong arm. It's all right.
Shake it off, shake
Yep.
it off. Next play. Earth. Melanie goes by and just kind of flicks her chin like, chin up, girl.
Yes. Get your head up.
Yeah.
Nice up by Lula Decor.
Very nice. Ooh, she almost tripped, it looked like.
Pushed over Madison on the attack. They set their middle, tipped over.
Nice coverage by Harlan.
Great coverage.
Oh, someone
And
go? Yes.
Wolf leader sends it over.
Ah, tricky.
And a nice little dump by Madison there. It's on the campfire.
A nice fake out.
It had me fooled. There's Madison with the serve.
Amezcua.
Great call for help. For Winnebago, Madison set the back row.
Stoffel with a back row spike.
Earth with a great hit, dug nicely by Madison, and they get the point.
Substitution for Winnebago. Hardin in for White in the front row.
I think that was Earth's best hit of the game so far.
Yeah.
So she can keep that going.
Oh,
And I jinxed it.
you jinxed.
I'm gonna need Christian to not jinx it again. No, I'm just kidding.
If you do, you have to buy us all popcorn.
That's my second
I'll
time.
take a popcorn.
Let's see if I can do it again.
Okay.
Ace by Jackson. Let's see if Jackson can keep it going on this very next serve.
As we all wait in anticipation.
This one's for popcorn, Jackson.
Yes,
no
it
pressure.
is. It is. And we don't get any
And
popcorn.
it's in. Winnebago sends a nice ball over
Nice.
Jackson. Great hustle to get it.
Oh, a little roll too. See
Oh,
that?
what happened?
They call it double
Oh, double contact.
Okay.
on Madison. So point to Winnebago, who's hanging tough in there. Only down 7-10 here in the third set. Treglia back to serve.
Nice serve. Good pickup on Madison's side, and ooh,
I would have probably let
that was
that one
close.
go. That
Yeah,
was
that was close.
Earth sends a free ball over. Madison looking to set something up. They set their middle, tipped.
all right. Winnebago on the cover there. Hardin pushing him back.
Looking for a back row attack.
And Winnebago gets that point.
I think in that previous rally, I saw a lot of composure on Winnebago's side. Like they weren't stressing about
is that
it.
Madison taking a timeout now?
It is.
All right.
Well, this might be, another opportunity, or hopefully not a last chance, but if it is, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors for making live streaming services possible. That includes Native Star Casino, Avery Brothers, TB Customs, Big Time Cleaning LLC, Ho Chunk Incorporated, Iron Horse Bar and Casino, and Ho Chunk Farms. Thank you guys for your sponsorships.
Yes, thank you for allowing this to be possible.
Pinagigi. All right, so Winnebago down by 2 here in the third set of the varsity match this evening with a score of 8-10, forcing Madison to take their first timeout of this set. Let's see if Winnebago can continue the momentum. Let's see if we can take a lead here. Treglia, the libero for Winnebago, up to serve. Gives them a good serve and a tight overpass.
A second tight
Great
overpass.
effort.
And she goes for it
by
again. Vargas set 2 attempts there. That's very nice.
I love the wrists.
Oh! Madison gets that little sneaky drop ball right there. Again, that's where the communication comes in. You got to call.
Yes.
Somebody's got to call that ball. Even if it's all 3 of you and you put your hands together like we're about to do a cheer or something.
Yep.
Somebody's hands touching that ball.
Yeah, the ball has to bounce off of something.
Yes.
Service error by
And
Madison.
then we let the refs figure out whose
rest.
hand that was.
Yeah. All right, Harlan stepping up to the service line. Good serve. Oh, that's tricky. Okay, Jackson. Nice little inconspicuous little tip there. Results in a point for Madison.
Yeah, she looked at her coach real quick, like, was that double? Was I all right on that? So, good call, good call.
Free ball for Madison. Diving save, but couldn't handle it. Winnebago 10, serving 12.
Yeah, a little mishandle by Rodriguez there on that ball.
White checking in to serve for Winnebago.
They need a run, and they need it now.
Great pass by Madison. They set the outside into the net. Point Winnebago. I'm not even going to say anything.
Let's try it out. Let's see what happens.
Not too long of radio silence, though.
Great serve.
All right.
Setting to the front. Nice pickup by Treglia.
And we have coverage there. Harlan is there.
Vargas serves it, or sends a deep free ball.
And a great cross-court hit by number 3, Josie Stoffel, who's swinging really well tonight.
Looks like the Madison parents have a couple signs. I wish I could see what they are. Could give a shout out to whoever they're cheering for right there.
Service ace. Zuniga. Zuniga, 5'3" senior, stepping up for the team and getting an ace. Nice up by Harlan, sent over by Wolfleader. And is that a double contact? Seeing a few of those tonight.
Yeah, and they're the right calls. I haven't seen one that makes me question whether or not that's there or not.
Vargas this time into the net. Point to Madison. Back here for them is number 3, Josie Stoffel.
Decora subs in the back row for Winnebago. Nice communication there. White calling the ball. Nice.
Oh, back row hit by Harlan is good. Had a little air time on it, but still
Worked in her favor.
dropped it in the right spot. Nobody from Madison was there.
Wolfleader with the serve. Madison setting there outside. Nice cross-court hit. Dug nicely. by
Nice
White.
punch by Bass.
Yep. Nice save by White, who kind of fished it over to Bass, who punched it over and got a point for Winnebago.
Winnebago's only down by 1 here.
Good pass by Madison. And Jackson hits it into the net. And just like that, Winnebago ties it up. Timeout.
Madison. Yeah. All right, here, now we're going to see yet collectively, coaches should be just reminding girls about little things that they've noticed in error earlier. Getting behind the ball, moving your feet on the pass, getting good adjustment on your serve, and making sure to call the ball. Those are 3 things I feel like just every time out, just a reminder, just a reminder. And if you're not saying it when you're in the huddle, I'm saying it from the line. I'm saying it from the bench. Even if I'm a player who ain't out there, I'm saying it too. I'm encouraging my team. I'm reminding them. I'm keeping them, you know, focused and keeping their eye on the prize here, which is that score being 25. First to 25.
Not going down without a fight is
Right.
Winnebago.
Right.
For sure.
All right, let's see how far they can take this momentum as Wolf Leader serves for Winnebago. And a nice serve it is, but handled nicely by Madison. Nice back set there.
Oh, and she's there on the dig.
Pushed over by Hardin.
Oh, that's there. It's still up. It's still up.
Good effort by Wolf Leader for a one-handed diving save. Stukrath subbing in the front row for Madison as number 6, Amezkua, serves up a good one for the Dragons, and an unintentional free ball, I believe, by Winnebago. Wolf Leader down low and scooping up where Madison is dishing out to them. 21 middle blocker sends something over. But a miscommunication. The ball falls on Winnebago's side.
Yeah, I get confused by that too, because I feel like that person who's in the middle ends up coming back off the net when it's like, man, just a hair too late, you know, and then everybody's confused because that person's moving back and they look like they're in the spot to get the ball, and then they're expecting the setter to get the ball on that second hit. So just little timing things, you know. At the end of the day, somebody's got to get that ball. Somebody's got to call it. Somebody's got to get dirty. Somebody's got to get their feet moving. That's what's going to win. Movement. Earth with the wonderful serve. Wonderful serve.
Knotted up at 17s. 17 up.
Yeah. I like it.
Earth with another great serve, hard to
Beautiful.
handle.
Yep, that's going to be a free ball for Madison. Over
Okay,
to Winnebago.
tight pass.
Oh,
Let's keep it
okay, here
going.
we go.
Who's going to swing?
Set.
Harlan pushes it over.
No, over.
And
Winnebago ball.
a block.
I think it was a block.
Boss with a big block.
Nice.
Reading that hit perfectly, stretching her hand out
It
and
runs in the
sending
family.
it right back where it came from.
And now Winnebago with a 1-point lead late in this third set.
Good pass by Madison.
Okay, somebody's there, somebody's there.
Winnebago somehow getting it over the net.
And there's
Another
that, yes, that double contact.
And they take her out.
Suniga's having a little bit of trouble with that second hit, you know. He's been watching her, that's for sure. As soon as she got that first call, that double hit, he's watched her every time.
And now Gonzalez subs in for Madison Setter. Let's see if that changes things up a bit. Earth fires over a serve there. Oh, good dive.
Good hustle by Earth, just couldn't direct it back towards the core and it goes into the stands.
Great effort.
And Jackson's back to serve for Madison. Down 1. Winnebago looking to pull away here.
Way to be there, Nadia.
I think they should free ball it to the deep corners.
Madison looking
Good
for
save
the...
by Earth and a nice throw over by Wolf Leader.
Ooh.
Was that not a double? But doesn't matter because it was out. And now Vargas comes in for Decorah in the front row.
I do believe Winnebago's got that lead.
And Winnebago with their biggest lead of the night, 20-18. fighting hard to reach 25 to close out the third set.
Free ball over from Madison. Wolf leader was there. Winnebago sends it back over. Madison.
Right pass. That seems to be a tricky spot for Winnebago, as I've seen a few balls land in that area. I think some of that is a result of some of the changes they've been making in the setting position and people needing to understand what zone they're covering.
And ace for Madison drops right in front of the back row.
Madison will not go calmly into the night. They want this third set.
And we got a tie game. Short serve.
Definitely a
And
nail
it's
biter.
over. Nice hustle by
Diving
Trigalia to
save.
get over.
Another free ball over from Madison. Earth is there to pop it up. Wolf
Tight
leader
set.
looking for the slide to Harlan. A little bit too tight.
It's all right.
And Madison takes the lead right back. This is a back and forth game.
Definitely a nail biter as Madison takes the 1-point lead now, 21-20. Ooh, that one may have been out.
Nice.
Nice reflexes.
By Vargas.
They said
Free ball for Winnebago. Harlan over to Hardin.
Out.
And Hardin spiked it.
Tool.
So it looked like number 8 for Winnebago. Hardin spiked it, and then Madison had a block, and then the block went back and possibly touched Hardin's arm on its way out. But the ball certainly landed out, and I think the officials now are discussing
did
what
it
that
touch
was.
Harlan or did it
Yeah,
not touch
did it or
Harlan?
did it
Yes,
not?
and I'm really liking the ref's decision to call everybody that's officiating this game right now out to the to the podium so he can make the choice and the decision in which
No touch.
it looks like Winnebago
said no
used
touch.
that block as a tool. Got that ball to drop.
Well, let's see now how Madison responds to that. As the score is now tied at 21-21.
Yes,
We're
it is.
only playing the 25 here.
Madison's fans starting some chants. They set their outside, and this time they did get a touch.
So they got the touch they asked for in a separate play. Point goes to Madison, 22-21. Let's see how Winnebago responds to that.
Heisel back to serve for them. Trelia with a great pass. Oh, a little tight. Madison on the attack. They swing cross court. Winnebago's there. Vargas with a big
And
swing
it's
into the corner.
That's what Winnebago needed right there. Great choice by Vargas to hit it deep cross court.
Very under control too. Did you notice that?
Very composed.
She watched where she was going with that ball, and she just didn't swing hard as she could. She just took that ball and put it right back in that corner.
22s. As White gets an
And
ace
a
for
touch
Winnebago.
for Winnebago, yeah.
A timely ace for Winnebago, and now they're leading 23-22. White in a confident stance fires one over for Winnebago. Let's see how Madison handles this ball. Oh, a nice block.
Great block, but it just flies out of bounds, and it's tied up again.
In those moments, I don't know, would I rather be saying I got the block, or at least I tried the block, but the hit the net. Good attempt either way. This has got to be hard over the net for Harlan.
Free ball for Madison.
And she's there on the pass to White.
Fighting hard is Winnebago as they send over a free ball that almost hits the ground. Free ball back to Winnebago. Wolf leader to Vargas.
With a little touch on the block from Madison.
Great swing,
They're going to
but
get a
great
chance
block.
here at it, and no over into the net on Madison.
Point Winnebago.
Yes. And it's set point at that.
If I had a seat, I'd be on the edge of it right now.
If I had nails, I'd be biting them. Just kidding.
What?
How are you going to make me laugh real loud like that into this microphone?
You're going to break it. All right, set point, Winnebago, the first set point of the night.
Inadvertent whistle?
Not sure. I'm not sure what happened.
I think he blew the whistle, and I thought I heard him say, my bad.
Well, I think Winnebago wanted a timeout at that time, and he didn't see it until White was already in her stance of going through her serve.
okay.
And then when he realized that they were trying to call a timeout, that's when he stopped gameplay.
So Winnebago called a timeout?
Yeah.
Interesting choice.
I'm yeah.
So surprising.
Okay.
I thought the momentum was going nicely in Winnebago's favor. So
let's keep it rolling,
Yeah.
But the decisions are of which they are in charge of, and that's the coaches.
Yeah.
So we'll let them decide what they feel like is best for the team right now.
Let's see if it was a good
We're limited to just providing comments.
Yes.
Sometimes want to get down there and yell, like, hey, do this, do that.
I mean, and hey, who knows? That may happen one day.
Yeah. Ooh, I like what I'm hearing. Okay.
Oh, we have a sub in at server. Vargas is now back there, not White.
Okay.
Maybe this was the plan all along. Vargas.
Okay, and again, he's saying...
So she gets another chance. It looks like the referee's saying he was signaling how many timeouts were left. He did not say it's okay to serve, so it's a replay. And Vargas gets a second chance at this.
Okay.
This was all part of the plan.
She needs to focus right now and get it over. Yes, they're...
And it's long.
Well, they had a couple chances there.
Yeah, just again, simple, small adjustments. I wouldn't be too down about that serve. That was a little crucial little moment that they kind of put her in there, and
It's a lot of pressure.
it is.
Especially for a freshman.
Thank you, Christian. Yes.
24-24. Winnebago sends over free ball to Madison.
Madison's going to take this attempt at it with a tip over.
Hardin's there. They set Earth. Big hit.
Hey! That was a good swing by Earth, but blocked by Madison.
That was number 6, Lexi Amezcua.
And the serve's out.
Serves out.
25-25.
I didn't expect that from her. She's been one of the consistent players for Madison this evening.
Stoffel.
Yes.
All right, Earth, number 9 for Winnebago, one of their lead servers. 25-25, must win by 2. And an ace.
Ace for Earth.
Very timely. Great serve, very timely.
Hopefully they're running back that replay.
It looks like they're calling another timeout.
Okay.
Timeout Winnebago.
I'm not sure Earth is...
How many timeouts do you get?
I think you get 3.
3%?
Is it 2?
I think it's 2. I think it's 2 per team per set.
Okay. Well, then that would be Winnebago's final one for this set.
I guess if you don't use them, you lose them. That's what the coach is thinking.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, they can also be used strategically to break up momentum for the opposing team. If they're on like a service run or if there's a hot hitter, then you want to use a timeout to break that up. But I find it very interesting that the coaches for Winnebago is deciding to use a timeout now when I feel like there was some momentum going for Winnebago. But hey, maybe that's her style. We have to trust the coach.
Not only but this time, but the time right before that, we were already noticing that. But I mean, there's always some method to the madness, they say, So we'll see if this works out in Winnebago's favor.
Yeah.
We'd like to see this go a couple more sets, wouldn't we, guys? I would.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Winnebago come out with this win.
I will say that if Earth is not serving now, then I might be and she's not.
So that's I'm trying to figure it out, guys. Help me understand it.
Is there a method to the madness, or is this just madness?
So was Earth serving before?
Yes.
Out of rotation. So it looked like Winnebago was out of rotation maybe, in the previous play? So they're taking back a point, and now it's match point for Madison as the score is 26-25, must win by 2.
Wow.
Looks like officials are having a conversation.
I mean, we want, can I drop a little microphone down there? I mean, at this point, they're just telling the bookkeepers
what the play was, or the call.
And then they'll just adjust it according to who's serving what, but
And now the coach for Winnebago is talking to one of the judges down there.
And rightfully so. I mean, there's been some confusing situations just in the past 5 minutes, so nothing wrong with getting clarity.
Okay, so I guess it's going to be set game point
yes.
Match
if
point
it works out that way.
for Madison.
Yeah.
Wow, what a turn of events. There's the serve. Good pass. Wolfleader gets it up. Harlan over the net.
Ball.
Tip over. Winnebago still has it. Harlan pushes deep corner. Gotten up by Madison, who set there outside. Tipped.
And they get it on the short dump.
Drops right in the campfire. And Madison wins 27-25 the third set.
Well, and that concludes our game. I wish we could have watched a couple more sets myself, but otherwise, very good play by both sides.
You know, Winnebago fought back. They didn't let them go down without a fight.
Yeah.
They had to work to earn that last win.
Yes,
and
they
so
did.
Kudos to Winnebago for not going down without a fight. Very proud of both teams on both sides of the court. Some great volleyball action tonight.
Yeah.
So before we close here, we just want to do one last quick shout out to our sponsors, and I think we'll go sort of a round
Okay,
robin
go
this time.
for it.
So I'll start off with thank you to Native Star Casino,
The Avery brothers.
TB Customs.
Big Time Cleaning LLC,
Ho Chunk Incorporated.
Iron Horse Bar and Casino.
and last but certainly not least, Ho Chunk Farms. And if you're all the listeners and viewers out there, thank you for tuning in. This is 100.9 FM KWTN, the official radio station for the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska,
Out of Allen, Nebraska.
out of Allen, Nebraska. So thank you for tuning in. Ha hey P, and good night.
Good night.
Good night.